Yo, what's going on, man? It's been a minute. Y'all miss me?
Come on, keep it real. Come on, keep it real. Come on, keep it real. Come on, keep it real.
What's up, man? I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself because it's been a minute. I'm Ty, and today I'm here with Keeping It Real. So the movie I'm gonna be talking about today is The Wolves. I don't know if it's The Wolves or Wolves. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But anyway, it's considered a crime slash thriller. But it got a few little dry humor spots in there, kind of make you laugh a little bit, messing with Clooney and Pitt. Um, they actually produced this movie themselves. This is their movie, and it's on Apple TV. I was about to say Apple Music for some reason, but it's a movie. Anyway, it's on Apple TV. Actually, I heard Netflix and a bunch of other people were trying to do like a bidding war for this movie, and Apple actually sealed the deal. So you can go there to watch this. So this movie starts off with a crash and a scream, literally.
Fuck. 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 Oh, God. Oh shit. No.
So a high-profile woman is in a penthouse hotel room with a young man laying on the ground dead, and it's the Duntaduns. You know what the Duntaduns is, right? So she realizes she's in a situation that she just can't be in with her profession and just her whole life. So she calls this number and calls a fixer, per se, George Clooney. She gets him to come through, and she's basically like, well, I heard that you were the best. No one does it like you. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Here comes a knock on the door, and here comes Brad Pitt. Who called you? He points up at a camera, and then they get a phone call. The phone call is the lady that owns the establishment that they're in. She basically states that, hey, this is my establishment. It's very expensive and it's new. I can't have these type of things going on in my establishment, especially this early. So I sent my guy over, which is Brad Pitt. And the lady's looking like, well, I got somebody already, right? And she says, well, the only way I could be sure that this goes correctly is if my guy partakes in getting this taken care of, because he's the best. Nobody can do it like him. So you already know how that goes. They end up having to work together.
Clearly have a situation here. The only course of action is for you to work together to clean up this mess.
No. It's not how I work. This is not how I work.
So I'm sure you can imagine how that went. Whole bunch of competition, a whole bunch of chest bumping. I'm better, no, I'm better. Well, I would have did it like this. Well, what if you do it like that, So it was kind of funny. A little dry humor, like I said previously. But as they're working together, cleaning up this crime scene, doing whatever it takes to get this taken care of, they find something in the room that changes this situation from just a crime scene cleanup to something a little bit bigger. And then also, the guy in the Duntaduns they put in the trunk, yeah, he wasn't dead.
Oh. It's a different thing now. It's gonna be a long night.
I know you probably feeling like I'm telling the movie. I'm not. I promise. It's nothing more than you will see in the trailer. I swear. But I'm going to leave it right here, right? I'm going to leave it alone. So this movie, I really don't feel like talking about the acting is necessary. It's Clooney and Brad Pitt. Clooney, the worst Batman ever. Also Ocean's 11 and a host of other like smash hit movies. And Brad Pitt, Mr. Fight Club, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I mean, of course, they did great. It's safe to say that it was going to be a blockbuster regardless. One thing I noticed about this movie is none of the main characters really have names. I think there is Marguerite, the lady that was originally in the, I guess, situation per se. But Brad Pitt, George Clooney is guy 1 and 2. Even when I looked it up to do my research, it was guy 1 and 2. And the guy that was supposed to be dead, he's Kid. Like, they literally called him Kid the whole movie. Now, if you think about it, if they're fixers, then yes, of course, names wouldn't be used, right? So I guess that makes sense, but type of movie has characters with no names? It's kind of weird. While I'm thinking about it, I also don't want to leave out Austin Abrams, who played the kid. He played in a couple projects like Shameless, Euphoria, and a couple others, but those are some big names as well. Did pretty damn good. So my opinion on the movie, it actually turned out being something I did not expect at all, right? But it was still rather good. Like I said, it made me laugh a few times. Some of the action was it was action, but it was like a little over the top. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. Personally, I would say watch it. It's not something I would die to watch, right? But it's good enough for me to put it on a rainy day. Like I stated earlier, it's on Apple TV, so you don't even gotta leave the house to watch it, which is nice. It's actually a shocker to me. I'm really shocked this didn't go to the movies. Those two actors, they're known for being in blockbuster movies. So to put them together, I just knew it would have been in the movies, but it wasn't, right? So what was your opinion on the movie? Have you seen it? Did you want to see it? Did this review persuade you to want to see it? Let me know that. Let me know all of that down in the comments. And also, what's your favorite Brad Pitt or George Clooney movie? I want to know that as well. Anyway, this your boy Ty. I appreciate y'all watching as always. And this has been another Keeping It Real.
Come on, keep it real. Come on, keep it